Hello everyone, this is Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet Single Battle Custom Battle. And this one will basically be, again, it'll be similar to the ones I've done before, but in one important respect. We will not have any heavy surface ships. We will only have the lighter ships on both sides. What that basically means is that we will have, well, you'll see soon enough. These are the Allied forces now. Sheffield and Belfast. There we go. Right, so this is with the British side, and the German forces will get T-22 and the T-23, and it was 5 of these destroyers. So Z-31, Z-32, Z-33, Z-34, and last but not least Z-37. So this should be 5 ships. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That checks out, that checks out. Yep. Right. Yeah, it'll be, we're going to take the British side first. Yeah, it's all good. Right. Here we go. Right, how far away is everyone? Oh, not very far away at all. No, they're going to put torpedoes in the water straight away. We have to get the Belfast out of here then. I suppose we could go for the Z-37. Seeing as that's the one that's the closest. What are they saying? 10.2? We'll go 10.2. Shoot! Right, so those were long. Jamaica is at the back of the formation. How far away is Z-31? Quite some way away. Yeah, I think I will have Jamaica go for the Z-31, however. I think so. And this is actually a good distance around here. I think this is a good enough distance that we can sort of keep. It's not too close, they're not launching torpedoes anytime soon. Not from 18,000 yards away. Well, unless they just want us to outmaneuver them. Oh, hello. Wow. Well, that's a good start. Sheffield, you also go harder port. And you will be targeting the... yeah, Z-33. And Gurkha can go for the torpedo boat. Right. 19.8 is suggested. We'll go 19.8. Oh, 19.9. Shoot! Uh, 19.8 would have been actually pretty good, actually. We'll go 20 with the Gurkha. Let's just check the damage we've got on the Z-31, if any. Oh, hello! Pumps and aft torpedo tubes heavy damage, and AAA with light damage. So the Z-31 isn't going to be around for much longer. Let's go for the torpedo boat, T-22. 27.4 is suggested. High explosive shells, and shoot! Alright, those were a little bit long. Here we go, Z-31. None. Star shell from the Z-32. Well, that's very nice of them, actually. That's really nice of them. I don't understand this. Why are they not launching torpedoes? This is typical AI behaviour to launch torpedoes if you're that close. I don't launch torpedoes that close. I mean that far away, but at the same time that close. Oh, here we go. I know. But they do. They like to get their torpedoes in the water as quickly as possible. Alright. Do you know what? If they're not firing torpedoes, I could literally just stay as we are. Because these torpedoes are going to take at least 3 turns to get to us. So we can always try and dodge them. And not get hit. It'll be pretty simple that way. So we've got 10.2. 10.2 was long. Was it by a large margin? Not too big of a margin, although I can look that way on the map. I'll go 8.1. Shoot. It's one hit. Short overall, but at least we got that hit, and that hit could have damaged the pumps as well. It's in the prime area to hit the pumps. So you never know. Can never be too sure. Looking good. That's 2 hits, I think. Yeah, we've pretty much got the range for that one. Yeah, we were... Oh yeah, just a little bit long on that one. They're saying 19.1. I'll go 19.2. Hopefully we can hit. Nope, long again. Long again, not to worry. They're still a long way away. 27.5. Now they're saying 20.7. Drop it by 7 degrees. I won't go that low. I'll go 21. Although no my luck, they'll be short. Ah, of course. Of course they would be. They've opened up. That's 2 hits. I think it was 2. Nope, they're still not launching torpedoes, not the Z-32 anyway. That's good, we can hold on this way, even if they're really close. No, that's not good. If they're hitting the middle of the ship, they're going for the pumps. If they get the pumps, I pretty much have to get the ship out immediately. Unless it's a desperate situation, and I can risk potentially losing it. Short, but possible underwater hits. It all depends really on how close they land, whether they're using high explosive shells or not. I see a list to starboard. That's no good. And they're all going for the Belfast. They're all going for one ship. So a lot of punishment will be soaked up by one ship as a result. Right, propulsion's been hit. Main spotter, main radar, AAA with light damage, but not the pumps, which is the important thing. I'll go 10 degrees to starboard then. We're getting really close to them. That's fine. 8.1 was there. Did we hit them by any chance? We've got their pumps, heavy damage, and 4 torpedo tubes with light damage. If we therefore go... Well, actually, I'll go 8.3, just a little bit more. Oh, great. Really good. Was that... How many hits was that? Possibly 8 or 9, I think. Very good. Z-31 has had its propulsion damaged, heavily as well. AAA heavy damage, ASW light damage, forward torpedo tubes heavy damage. Yeah, it's really difficult when you're a light cruiser. Well, when you're a destroyer and you're taking on a light cruiser. Apologies for any noise you may have heard in the last few minutes. I had someone in the room with me. It was my mum hanging up the washing, rather embarrassingly. But anyway, I hope the noises weren't caught on the recording. Right, it's one more hit scored. Z33. No damage. Have we hit the Z33? We haven't. We never did. So that'll be why, presumably then. I'll go 79. Go on. There we go. That's 2 hits. Still a little bit long. Still an annoying tendency to be a little bit long. 21 was it short? It was short. Let's check the spotters. Yeah, they're saying it was short. Shoot! That's 1 hit on the bow. None. Here we go. More hits. If they keep scoring hits like that... Alright, time to get out. Yeah, they just put the Belfast way too close. You would not take a light cruiser so close to a destroyer like that. Oh, no. T22. Long. Alright. Yeah, T23, the last one, I think. And then it's our turn again. We can see what damage has been caused to the Belfast. How bad are things? Right, do you know what? Even though the pumps aren't damaged, I don't need to be told twice. Harder port, and we will do a fighting retreat. We will do a fighting retreat, because this is just... Nope. This is not what we came for. We've got 8.0. Oh, hey, we got them. We got them. The Z37's gone. Is that the Z37? It is. What was damaged? Propulsion, pumps, sonar, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage. Aft spotter, aft radar, AAA destroyed. Aft torpedo tubes, light damage. But, so that's why they couldn't launch the torpedoes. Because the torpedo launchers were damaged. The rest of the light cruisers can stay on course as they are. They're not being shot at, and they but they're not too close either. They're saying 18.5. Do I agree? I have to go up a little bit, maybe. Shoot! Hopefully we don't embarrass ourselves now. No! It's not embarrassing at all. So why did they tell me to go to 18.5? I've got no idea. 18.5 would have been terrible. It would have missed. And I'm talking miss with a capital M here. Like, big time. But anyway, 79 was there. We've hit them. Yes, aft torpedo tubes, heavy damage, AAA with light damage. But we were still a little bit long, I think. So we'll go down to 16.7. Shoot! Go on. Oh, that was a good salvo. That was a good salvo. So the Z33 has been sunk as well. Let's just check the damage really quickly. Oh my goodness. Propulsion, pumps, main spotter, aft spotter, main radar, after radar, forward torpedo tubes, aft torpedo tubes, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. So that was a really nasty salvo for them to take. Is that the T-22? I believe we were... Yeah, we were targeting the T-22 with the Gurkha destroyer. Right, 21.9 was... Well, it was all right. We scored, I think it was one hit on the bow, I think. But it wasn't brilliant. Those looked better. They looked much better. Yeah, they're all going for the Belfast, but you're not getting the Belfast that easily. Torpedoes, maybe? No, they're going around this torpedo boat, I think. Could be. How about you? I'm really surprised that they're not putting torpedoes in the water. I would have thought they'd have done it immediately. Honestly, as soon as I saw how close the Belfast was to the to that destroyer, I was like, they're going to have to put torpedoes in the water. There's no way that they can resist the temptation not to do it. But no, it would seem that well, they've either resisted the temptation. I've made it impossible for them to put torpedoes in the water by damaging the torpedo launchers, or a combination of both. Right. I'm trying to think who best to fire at. I'm thinking either T-23 or Z-32. Or even Z-34. Z-32 is down here. Z-34 is down there. Go on, let's go for the Z-32. And they're saying 13.5 as an elevation suggestion. So I will take it. I will take it. There we go. 13.5, and that was a little bit short. Not to worry. Move the Jamaica along. Jamaica, you are firing at the Z-31. Propulsion pumps, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage. Sonar light damage, AAA destroyed. You're getting some good hits on the destroyer there. Oh, and now they're saying 26.2. This was the one that told me to get to 18.5 last time, wasn't it? Honestly, make your mind up then. I'm not going to vary my elevation by 8 degrees when I found the range. 0.8, yes, but not 8.0. Like, come on, get real. Excellent. So the Z-31 has been sunk. Let's just check the damage one more time. Have we hit anything extra? We have propulsion pumps, sonar, forward torpedo tubes, aft torpedo tubes, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. Right, let's head back to the Sheffield. The Sheffield was going for one of the destroyers, Z-33. Right, so Sheffield switches targets to Z-34 then. We'll do a 5-degree turn to port, just in case things go a little bit off course. But no, they've stayed very much on course, I think. And they're saying 23.5. Do I agree? I agree with it to an extent that I'll try it, because we do have to increase the elevation. I can see that from looking at the map. Whether 23.5 degrees is the perfect elevation to go for, it was. Right. Gurkha, you just move along. T-22, you scored some hits last time on the T-22. Yeah, propulsion, light damage, steering, heavy damage, AAA with light damage. Good, that means we've found the range, approximately, for that salvo at least. Let's drop that down to about, they're saying 20.1. I'll go 20.2. Shoot! Yeah, not bad, not bad. Not too bad. So one hit scored. One hit scored, but all the others were quite close as well. Pretty much as good as you could try to get it. Oh, not good. No, that's no good at all. And I do believe the Z-34 is the destroyer that the Belfast is firing at. I don't want to lose a light cruiser because that would be quite embarrassing. How are you doing? Oh no, that's a third fire now. We're burning and we've got a big list to starboard. And propulsion has been hit. Do you know what? Make smoke and get out of here. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry, but that's what we've been forced to do. We cannot have a ship like that in combat still. But luckily for us, the Jamaica sank the Z-31 on the previous turn. I'm thinking just go for the T-22. Go for the T-22 and have it not fire at the Belfast. Although Z-34 is also a good target for that. I'm thinking to myself, T-23 is firing unopposed, I think, at the moment. Let me think. Is Z-34 damaged in any way? They are, aren't they? Yes. Right. So there is someone firing at the Z-34. Z-32? Let's just check. No damage, and they're at 35.8 knots. Right. So no one's firing at the Z-32. And the Z-32 is slightly closer. Right, Z-32 is the new target then. 29.1 is the suggested elevation. Seems a bit too much, I think, but we will try it. We'll go 29.1. Shoot! Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen. I had a feeling that would be a little bit too much welly to put on that elevation. Right, Sheffield, you can just about make them out. Apparently you can make it out even though the smoke is technically obscuring it. Alright, very well. Right, number 5 was 23.5 and we were almost there. So if I go up a little bit more, we should hit them. Go on. Oh, that could have been a little bit better. We could have seen more hits. Could have perhaps seen more hits. Mind you, having said that, actually, check the damage. Have we damaged anything? AAA with heavy damage, I guess. Not really going to be critical to their survival, because there are no aircraft about. Oh no, that's really bad now. We've missed everything. Not even the AAA that time. Oh, they're still going for the stricken Belfast. Not good, not good. I'm thinking, do I get the Belfast up to 10 knots to disengage? Or do I get her up to 10 knots but keep her in the fight just in case, you know, she could be useful still? But I do believe the best course of action will be to disengage. I think. At least for now. For now I think it will be. There's 3 fires on board. I'm not sure if you know, if we can keep this up for much longer. Because as soon as you start getting secondary explosions, that's when things get really terrifying. That's when you have to go, as in right now. We'll go 20 degrees. We'll continue to make smoke. We've hardly moved. We have hardly moved. We're not going to get to 10 knots, are we? We're going to have to do this the traditional way then, which is to simply outgun your opponent and take them down that way. Shoot! Nope, we didn't drop it by enough. We should have... Is this one of those where you drop it by 10 degrees? It's one of those ridiculous shots like that. I mean, it's not that I don't want to see their suggestions, I do. I just treat their suggestions as advisory only. I don't treat them as the gospel. I just, you know, use them as advice and then, you know, make my own choice based on what I think will be the best course of action to take. That was a really good salvo, I think. All sorts of things damaged. Right, we were short by quite a bit. We'll drop it right down this time. And we were long that time, but short this time. I'm sorry, I get confused. Mind you, I've done this for long enough to not get confused about it, but as it turns out, you still can get confused. Alright, so that's not too bad. T-22. They're annoying. The T-22 is really annoying. They're chasing and they're just... Yeah. I told you. When you have a ship that's got 3 fires on it, you disengage. Or at least you try to disengage. Oh, is our propulsion still damaged? Still heavy damage on the propulsion. We need to get that propulsion fixed so you can disengage. Like, that's just the way it is. One secondary explosion is bad enough, but if we, you know, if we start getting more of those, that could be the end of the Belfast, and I don't want it to be the end of the Belfast. So this time we were short. That's not so good. Did we? Yeah, we did. What's gone? Propulsion pumps, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. So 24-8 was actually good. It was really good. Let's go up a little bit more. Shoot! Go on. Alright then. Through magazine detonation, the Z-34 was sunk. Should I say it or should I not say it? No, I think I should say it. The first aspect of... first point on the Admiral Playerovski checklist was ticked off rather quickly. We damaged a ship's pumps pretty quickly, but then the second one, the magazine detonation, took a little bit of time. A little bit of time, but we got there. Oh, we need to check the damage as well. Quick, come on, get through. I don't want to miss the damage. I don't like it when that happens. Right, quickly head over to, well, anywhere there's a ship afloat. Hang on. Z-32, hop over. Oh, there they are. Oh, I can't quite see them. If I zoom in, maybe? Can I not make them out? Oh, I couldn't make them out. Are we sure? No. Nope, I'm afraid we couldn't do it. So that's a bit annoying. I always like to check the damage of a ship after I sink it. Propulsion's still heavily damaged. Yeah. Can we please get up to 10 knots so we can disengage? Please. I don't think they'd scuttle the ship now. At least, not that I think they would. I do believe that even the Belfast, with the damage she has suffered, we only classify it as heavy damage. I mean, I guess there's good reasons for saying it would be both heavy damage and scuttled. But also at the same time, you have to remember that well, despite it being really slow and, you know, on fire, most of the equipment, most of the components on the ship are actually fine. They're in working order. Right, we'll go for the T-23. What was number 1? 17.9. Shoot. Hopefully we're not too long. Or short. Nope, those were pretty good. Those were pretty good. So let's move the Gurkha along. 16.5 was quite alright actually, not bad at all. Check the damage. Yeah, AAA destroyed. So really we've not scored too much in terms of you know, really heavy damage, but we've done something. That's another 2 hits. Oh, hello. Z-32 I think is the final destroyer. They're going for another ship now. The Gurkha. Oh, they want the Gurkha sunk, do they? And the T-22 is going for the Belfast still. I just hope the Belfast doesn't fall victim to a secondary explosion. She looks really, really low in the water, but propulsion with light damage. We're going to get the propulsion back on the next turn. Right, that's really good. We couldn't have come at a better time, because we really needed that. Right, everyone else has got a target to aim at. Oh no, we were firing at the Z-32, weren't we? Sorry, I thought... Yeah, because it deselected the target, so I thought that we'd sunk the ship we were firing at, but we clearly haven't, at least not yet. Maybe we could do it on this salvo. No, but we can cause a very nasty looking explosion. Sheffield, were you targeting the Z-32 as well? Or were you targeting the T-23? Now, I believe the Sheffield was targeting the T-23. Have we hit anything important perhaps? There's a fire on board. Forward spotter, AAA heavy damage, forward radar light damage. We've hit something, but it's not super critically important. A ship can carry on battle with a damaged radar or spotter, but if you were to hit, let's say, the steering or propulsion or pumps, something like that, then you'd start, you know, you'd start thinking of whether we should pull the ship out. But a damaged radar or spotter won't sink a ship. Ooh, hello. Those looked good. And there's a list to starboard going on, which leads me to believe there's possible damage to pumps. They're all going for the Gurkha. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Be careful. Oh, nope, still going for the Belfast, it would seem. T23, also going for the Belfast. Goodness me. No! No! Stay with me. Stay with me. Please don't sink. It's scary like that. We need to get these ships sunk so that, well, just in case the Belfast can't disengage. Let's drop it down a bit more. Shoot! Let's get them. Yes! Z32 is gone. Annoyingly though, that's not really going to help us that much. Well, I say not that much, but it's not going to help as much as you'd think. Let's just check the damage. Propulsion, pumps, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage, aft torpedo tubes, light damage, AAA destroyed. It's not going to help as much as you think, because most of the damage that we're getting now is actually coming from the secondary explosions that have happened already. Like from the fires that have happened, that have been set. So actually, the value of sinking a destroyer like that is not going to be as big as you'd imagine. Granted, it's still a good thing. I'd rather that destroyer be sunk than, you know, stay afloat. But, you know, it's not really something to, it's not really a cause to say, well, it's not really a reason to say that we've won it now. Right, T-22, pumps, heavy damage, forward torpedo tubes, light damage, AAA destroyed. So we got them good that time. We were actually a little bit short, so let's increase ever so slightly. Shoot! No, we should have increased it a little bit more. We're really close to the Belfast. T-23 firing at the Belfast as well, although not very well. No! Please, no! I think we'll hit 10 knots on this turn, though. I really think we will. I just hope that... What I'm hoping for is that we don't get a secondary explosion that takes the Belfast out before I click disengage. Because that would just be... no. That would just be a big no. Actually, no. We've got other ships firing at the T-23. You go for the... oh. You can't really go for the T-22. Alright, go for the T-23 then. 18-7. Shoot. Almost. It's interesting that the only ships left are now the torpedo boats. There's just the torpedo boats left now. All the destroyers have been sunk. Shoot! So in theory, if we can just nurse the Belfast home, we should be fine. Nope, they're not sinking. They thought about it, but they're not sinking. Yeah, you can just move along. You can move along, and we'll increase your elevation a little bit more this time. And you can hopefully sink the T-23, or was it 2? T-22. Close. Do you know what I'm concerned will happen now? I've just realised, come up with it now. It'll say there's a hostile ship too close, and it won't let me disengage. Oh. More pressing concern, we're not at 10 knots as well. Come on, I thought we'd get there. Unless propulsion's damaged. Would it be damaged? Not sure if it would be. Can we see the T-22? No, we'd still be looking through the smoke. 18.7 was actually really short. Yeah, let's go up a bit. Shoot! I'm not sure if 23 is good enough. Yeah. So T-23 has been sunk. Let's just check the damage really quickly. Propulsion, pumps, forward spotter, forward radar, forward torpedo tubes, heavy damage, AAA destroyed. So Sheffield, your target has been sunk. So now... now we have to go for the T-22 by default. I'd have starboard then, and hopefully we can just about get beyond the smoke screen and see... Yeah! See the T-22 and get a suggestion for which elevation to use. Good. That's good. Let's go 12.1. Shoot! It's close enough to 12 anyway. And those were short anyway. Let's turn a little bit more to starboard with the Gurkha. 16.4 was still a little bit short. Let's go up a bit more. Shoot! Yeah, the T-22 is gone. They've been sunk. Check their damage. Pumps, heavy damage. Forward torpedo tubes, light damage. Aft torpedo tubes, light damage. AAA destroyed. Are they going under quickly or slowly? No, they're going under a reasonable pace. We can watch them sink then. I just hope the Belfast won't be scuttled. But I think we will get away with it. Call me almost delusionally optimistic, but I think we will see heavy damage for the Belfast in the action report. Yes, she suffered a lot of damage, and the fires are clearly not pleasant to experience, but we were on our way to making 10 knots. We would have got it, I think, after maybe 3 or 4 turns. The superstructure was fine, so I don't think it warrants the scuttling. I don't think it does. And meanwhile, the final torpedo boat has just slipped under the waves right now. Yeah, they are very much gone. Let's actually head back to the Belfast, the one who took the most punishment, I think, out of everyone here. Very perilous rescue mission underway, but here we go. Yeah, as expected, as I predicted. Action report. On the British side, the light cruiser Belfast received heavy damage. The light cruisers Jamaica and Sheffield received no damage, and the destroyer Gurkha received no damage. On the German side, the destroyers Z-31, Z-32, Z-33, Z-34 and Z-37 were sunk for 2,600 tons each. The torpedo boats T-22 and T-23 were sunk for 1,780 tons each, so that's a score of 16,560. And that is all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. Thank you for the suggestion. If you enjoy the content I put out, leave a like and subscribe. If you have a custom battle suggestion that you would like me to turn into a video, drop a comment below and it'll happen. Your suggestion will be turned into a video. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.